Alright, this is a weekly reading for Aquarius. You have 3 channeled messages I got this week, which is fantastic. We have a marriage, so you might be married, somebody in your life might be married. There's also worrying about social settings regarding doing something in public. So you might actually be going to somebody else's wedding, or you might actually be in a relationship that might be a little bit one-sided. You might not be the master of your own destiny. Let's just put it to you that way. Your partner might kind of do a lot of stuff. And then there's unpredictable authority figure. So there's a private eye watching you. So there's a bit of a problem. And for 1 or 2 of you, you might be cheating because of the power struggle in your current relationship. Your main, relationship. It's gonna be a problem. It's gonna bust wide open. Alright, anyway, number 1, we have you right now, which is gonna be the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands, the best of home and hearth, the warding off of evil, romance, unexpected happiness, prosperity, peace and tranquility, the achievement of a dream that leads to wealth and happiness, country life, a rest after a great struggle. So there's a lot going on here. There was a trying angle, and then there was a complete. So depending on where you are in this scenario, it is time to rest, I believe, because there's a lot of stuff going on. Alright, anyway, number 2, we have the week's theme. We have the Emperor. The Emperor is higher than kings, more worldly, wise, confident. A symbol of stability and leadership, as well as a male family figure. Logic above emotion, the giver of aid and comfort, sometimes an overly dominant person. So this could be you or your person, which I believe is your person. They're kind of a fire sign. So they could be a Leo, Sag, or an Aries. So, it's not a good thing. I'm an Aries Pisces, but I'm kind of, I'm a Care Bear inside, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's not a good look. I feel like this other person's like, oh, we're gonna do this. And you really can't say no, because if you say no, it's gonna become an issue. One of those people. So, number 3. Number 3 is gonna be a challenge. So this could be in a workplace too. This whole scenario could be in a workplace, or your boss is kind of like a manager, and managers are, I need this. They're children. Okay? Anyway, we have number 3 with the challenge that is the Empress. The Empress in reverse is wavering, hesitation, let's see, inability and unwillingness to concentrate, procrastination, nervous tension, throwing away the resources through idiocy, fickleness, and vanity, actually. So there's somebody here who's a little bit, let's say they like being popular, but they could be a little bit not the best in taking resources at face value. Okay, a lot of resources can be good over time if you're well versed with certain resources, but some people are just wasteful, and I feel like your person or a member in your personal situation or in your career could be a little bit wasteful. So it might be a little bit of a cringy problem. Okay? So, Anyway, we have number 4. Number 4 is lesson to remember. This is an element of your past with the 9 of Swords. Nine of Swords is anxiety over a loved one. There could be worry and concern, a quarrel or major unhappiness, miscarriage, despair, suffering, sometimes death or disillusion. So there's somebody here who could have been pregnant, or there could be some other thing going down. They could have actually said that they were pregnant in order to get married, and then they're not pregnant at all. They just caused a bit of a coup in order to get what they wanted out of the situation, and you might actually figure that out. So, number 5. Number 5 is going to be the lesson that you will learn today, or tomorrow, or this week. We have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is in reverse. Let's put it to you that way. We have hope and great expectations that are delivered. New approaches, new friends, new access to knowledge or dreams. So there's a bit of a new energy coming in. So I feel like this is like a star energy. There's a lot of hope and trust here, but there's not anything really tangible. Okay? It's all hope and dreams, and it's not anything that's based in reality or tangible at the moment. So it's kind of like when you go through high school graduation and you're going to accomplish all these things, and then you end up accomplishing the fact that you got a job right out of high school, and that's about it. But yeah, it's some crazy mess. Anyway, so number 6 is a gift you give yourself. The gift you give yourself is going to be the Nine of Wands. We're going to, for dramatic effect, say that it is in reverse, because reasons. So, calamity, ill health, being caught by surprise, a wall of adversity, long delay, and unhappiness. So, we have 2 9s, we have 2 4s, we have the Emperor, and then we have the Empress in reverse. So, take that as you want. That's a little bit bad, but there's some improvements to be made here. Anyway, so hopefully nothing crazy happens, but I do feel like this is a personal love relationship and not like something at work. But I'm gonna say this: it's a very interesting relationship. It's not anything that's 100% like we can achieve this over the weekend type of prosperity. This is something that like your spouse believes that you are the answer to their lifestyle. And that's a really weird way to put it. But if you've ever heard the term gold digger, this is on a whole nother level. This is like level 3. Like, it's bad. Like, they're kind of asking you, like, what are you going to do for their lifestyle and all this other BS. You're willing to go along with it as far as you can without going broke. However, I don't think what you're getting in return is worth the sacrifice you're making. And by that, I mean your own comfort. You might be working overtime, 2 jobs, 3 jobs, 4 jobs, in order to have your person have the dream lifestyle that they want. They themselves don't want to work for it or make that, crack into their own, oh, I'm going to do this for my life or whatever. They're not inspired about doing their own thing. They want to be spoiled. They want to be at home. They don't want to do anything. They want to have that effortless lifestyle, like they have money in the bank, but really you have money in your bank and you're giving it to them. If I were you, I would give them nothing and tell them good luck with that and just go on to the next one. But you know me, I'm heartless, I'm a giant Care Bear, but I'm heartless in the middle. You can't pull your own weight. You can't be in here. Doghouse. I would actually make a doghouse and put them in there, but, cruel and unusual. Anyway, Aquarius, hopefully this helped you out in some way, shape, or form. And I hope you do see your relationship for what it is instead of what it could be. Because they're going to be selling you the world or what they want to do and all this shit. If they're not doing it now, they're not going to do it then or later on or at any point during your relationship. So I would ask them to do it tomorrow and see what happens. They'll lose their mind. But anyway, I would make sure that they are pulling their weight, because the biggest thing about people that want the world is that their efforts towards getting what they want is very lazy. They want somebody else to do it for them, like, but they don't understand that that's a very fickle request. And at any point, you can tell them to leave, or you can tell them, this isn't working out for me, you're gonna have to go. They'll get offended, they'll throw a fit, they'll tell their friends about it. But the fact of the matter is that with the internet, you can make your own, review on the relationship, and they won't have a leg to stand on. And I think that's kind of what you need to do in order to get out of this situation or have this person change their behavior. Because if they know that they're going to be ridiculed by their peers about it, they'll change because they want to be popular. But anyway, Aquarius, hopefully this helped you out. And believe you me, I know how to deal with people that are very self-centered. So just just make sure that you kind of take them at their, quote, word and not for their actions. Haha. I would take them for their actions and not for their word. I'll be honest with you. Because the more they talk, the less they do. You know what I mean? Anyway, I will see you in the next reading. You stay safe. You make sure that your money stays in your bank account because we're doing the low carb diet. The weight of a relationship. We're doing the low carb diet today. Give them like $5, they flip out. Anyway, I will see you in the next reading. I can make many jokes about this because I've been in this situation. But you just need to make sure that somebody isn't taking advantage of you or saying or making promises that they can't keep or that they have no intention of keeping, alright? I don't want you people going through some bad times because you're doing everything and not seeing reward for that, or anybody that's actually trying to help you out, you know what I mean? Anyway, I will see you in the next reading. You take care of yourself, alright? Later.